Ever felt confused, overwhelmed, and even afraid of food? You are not alone, and this episode is for you. In an era of this conflicting information about nutrition, where everybody is a nutrition expert, it is very, very important for you to have the basic knowledge of nutrition. There are so many information outside there. Someone will tell you that carbs are evil, that you should avoid them. Another will say oil is dangerous. Another will say a protein can damage your kidney and you should only eat once a day. The question that we need to ask ourselves is, what exactly are we supposed to be eating? So with these so many different opinions about food, understanding the basic nutrition will help you to choose wisely and also stay confident in your food choices. Hello, you are welcome to Nourish and Thrive with Comfort. My name is Comfort Ajibola, your nutritionist. And this podcast is a safe space for practical, simple, and evidence-based nutrition information using real Nigerian food in real life. So today's episode is all about basic nutrition and what you need to know. And by the end of this episode, you will be able to understand the basic nutrition in a simple and stress-free way. So stay tuned. What is nutrition? Nutrition is simply how your body breaks down food and utilizes food to nourish and keep you alive. So food is not just to fill your tummy or quench your hunger. The primary purpose of food is to supply your body with all the nutrients that it requires to function properly. So what are nutrients? Nutrients is any substance that your body needs for energy, growth, maintenance, repair, and for normal physiological function. There are 6 major nutrients that your body requires regularly. These are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals and water. So we first of all look at carbohydrate. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are your body's source of energy. Our body needs energy to also perform its daily function, such as metabolism, breathing, walking, talking. Even the way that I'm talking now, I'm using energy. So without energy, you will feel tired, dizzy, weak, and you can't even do anything at all. So carbs are very, very important, and they are not your enemy. It is just the amount and the type of carb that you are choosing that really matter. So we have 2 types of carb. We have simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. So what are simple carbohydrates? Simple carbohydrates are the carbohydrates that are digested quickly and can raise your blood glucose level fast. Sources of this carb are sugar, the regular sugar itself, soft drink, sweet, cake, white bread, biscuits, chin-chin, puff-puff. Mostly all the highly processed food. They are major source of simple carbohydrates. They give you quick energy while also raising your blood sugar level and without keeping you full for longer period of time. Let's look at complex carbohydrates. What are complex carbohydrates? Complex carbohydrates are carbohydrates that digest slowly in your body and they help keep you full for longer period of time. Nigerian source of complex carbohydrates are brown rice, ofada rice, yam, beans, sweet potato, unripe plantain, millet, oats, corn, and sorghum. This carbohydrate helps to stabilize your energy. They help with better digestion and blood sugar control, and they can also help in weight management. So you don't need to remove all the carb from your diet. Opt for complex carb. They can also control your portion size. Portion size is very, very important, and do not eat your carb alone. Always make sure that you combine your carb with protein and with vegetable and avoid all highly processed carb. With portion control, rice, yam, cocoyam, plantain can fit into healthy Nigeria diet. So let's look at protein. Protein are nutrients that help your body to repair, build muscles, support immunity, keep you full for a longer period of time. They also help to maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails. About 20% of our body weight is made of protein. So eating protein is not optional. It is very, very essential. We have 2 major types of protein. we have animal protein, and we also have plant protein. The sources of animal protein are fish or eggs, chicken, turkey, beef, goat meat, our bush meat, milk. Plant source of protein are beans. We also have groundnuts. Groundnuts is another good source of protein, and all the seed, most especially the melon seed, they are good source of protein. So research showed that about 45% of Nigeria do not include protein in their diets daily. So protein is very, very essential for us. So simple tip for adding protein to our diet is to always aim at about 30 grams of protein at each meal. And what are fats? Fats are nutrients that also give our body energy. They help to support our brain function and also help with hormone balance. They protect our organs. They help our body to absorb some vitamins. We have some vitamins that are fat soluble, and without fat, we will not be able to digest them or even utilize them in our body. So we can see that fat is also essential. So fat is not the enemy. The type of fat that you are choosing and the amount that you are consuming, that is what really matters as well. We have two types of fats. We have saturated fat and we also have unsaturated fat. What are saturated fat? Saturated fat are those fats that are solid at room temperature. Example of saturated fat sources are palm oil, coconut oil, cheese, butter, full fat milk, beef, goat milk, processed meat, fried food, pastry, and margarine. Research has linked excess consumption of saturated fat to high risks of heart disease. So we should try as much as possible to limit the amount of unsaturated fat that we are consuming. So let's go to unsaturated fats. What are unsaturated fat? Unsaturated fat are fats that are liquid at room temperature. And common sources of these fats are olive oil, groundnut oil, avocado oil, peanut, fish oil, and soybean. So these fats help to support your heart health. They also help to reduce bad cholesterol. They provide omega-3, omega-6, which are very, very essential for our brain health and heart health. So choose unsaturated fat more often and limit the saturated fats. So fat is essential for health. Just choose and use it wisely. Remember, moderation is the key. Let's quickly talk about vitamin and minerals. What are vitamin and minerals? Vitamin and minerals are micronutrients that our body needs in a small amount. They help us to stay healthy, they fight infection, they support our growth, and they keep our bones, skin, and blood strong. So they also help with good eyesight and proper digestion and metabolism. Without vitamin and minerals, our body will not be able to make use of carbohydrates, fat, and protein. So you can see that we need minerals and vitamin to be able to metabolize all the nutrients, all other nutrients that we have mentioned. So they help to protect our body. So we have two types of vitamins. We have fat-soluble vitamin and we also have water-soluble vitamins. What are fat-soluble vitamins? They are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. We also have water-soluble vitamin. Water-soluble vitamin are vitamin B complex. We call them B complex because we have different type of vitamin B, and we also have vitamin C. So two different type of water-soluble vitamin are vitamin B complex and vitamin C. So fruits and vegetables are sources of vitamin B complex and vitamin C, while fatty food are sources of fat-soluble vitamin. Let's talk about minerals. We have different types of minerals that our body requires to function. We have iron, calcium, potassium, sodium, magnesium, zinc, and copper. And without these minerals too, our body will not be able to function very well. So best Nigeria food sources of vitamins and minerals are vegetable like ugu, ewedu, okra, spinach. We also have fruits, oranges, pawpaw, and the likes. We can find them in beans, legumes, fish, whole grains. All those food are sources of vitamins and minerals. So the more color you add to your plate, the better the nutrition. Food should be your first source of vitamins and minerals and not supplements. Some of us, we rely heavily on supplements for us to get our vitamin and minerals. No, when you are eating healthy, when you are eating balanced food, you don't really need to be wasting your money on supplements. So lastly, let's look at water. Water may not give us energy like protein or carbohydrate or fat, but without water, our body will not be able to digest carbohydrates, it will not be able to digest protein, it will not be able to digest fat. So we need water. Water is very, very essential for our body to be able to make use of these nutrients that we have earlier mentioned. So water play key roles in our body. The recommended amounts of water for us to drink per day is between 30 to 35 ml per kilogram body weight per day. So if your weight is 60 kilogram, all you need to do, if you are not the active type, you multiply it by 30 ml, and whatever you get will be the amount of water that you are supposed to drink per day. But if you are the active type, you opt for 35 ml because you need more water. During exercise, you will be sweat a lot, so you need to compensate for that. So you will choose 35 ml and multiply it with your weight, and whatever you get will be the amount of water that you are supposed to consume per day. If you have find this video helpful, like and share and subscribe to Nourish and Thrive with Comfort for more simple and practical and evidence-based nutrition tip and information. Thank you. God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.